Charlie Kirk had a gift. He would look someone in the eye and, without raising his voice, ask them to define what they believed. He didn't need to shout them down, he just let them talk. And in that space, their gibberish would often collapse under its own weight. We have learned in the gut-wrenching aftermath of his assassination that a disgusting, despicable swath of society actually celebrated the death of this 31-year-old God-fearing father of two whose mission was to get people, most especially our dumbed-down youth, talking and thinking critically and intelligently. In his honor, I will address the vile pieces of actual shit who continue to smile, cheer, or smugly celebrate the horrific, culturally significant loss of Charlie Kirk in a way that might make Charlie a smidge proud. Save the foul language I'm about to let fly because I gotta be me. Let me help you define exactly what you believe because you deserve to be called out for what you are. First, celebrating the death of a good human makes you an irredeemable moron. Definition: an irredeemable moron is one who does not simply lack intelligence, but rejects wisdom. You aren't confused, you're committed to stupidity. You clap at violence, poo-poo the truth, and convince yourself that cruelty is somehow virtuous. You are wrong. Then we have the uncivilized degenerates. These are people who enjoy every blessing of a civilized society: freedom, currency, comfort, safety, and yet behave like they've earned the free TV pulled from a big box store they themselves set on fire. You cheer barbarism. You revel in bloodshed. You degrade the very society that made your voice possible. You are scum. And finally, the sick fucks. Adjective, noun. Definition: you're the worst of the worst. The twisted ones who enjoy violence and sorrow, who see assassination not as a national tragedy, but as entertainment. Those who treat death as a joke to be laughed at and depravity as some sort of right. This isn't politics. This isn't free speech. This is pathology. The sickness of a soul that takes pleasure in other people's pain and responsibility for none of it. That's who you are, deserving of the karmic leprosy you create. And in Charlie's spirit, I'll end the same way he so often did, by handing the floor back to you with one simple phrase: prove me wrong.